I got hired in '85. Coach Gene Rogers was athletic director, and then hired me. And I was excited because I had coached in smaller class schools, 2A and 3A, but I'd never coached in 5A, and had a lot of talent. I mean, right off the bat, had a 7-footer. My first year there, I had a 7-foot guy, Maurice Artist, and so it was pretty exciting. It was the best athletes I'd ever been around, and it had the opportunity to coach, and then it just kept being that way for 20 years. The team that Coach Bobbitt, that's the coach at Harker Heights now, the team that he was on was probably one of the best teams ever had, and I think we went like 30-4 or something like that, and we had a really good team, and we went through a whole matter of fact, we went through a 5-year period where we won district 5 years in a row, and it reached a point where we won 36 consecutive district games, and that was back when we were in 5A with Temple and Bryan and all the good teams. So to win 36 district games in a row was something, but it was so exciting because, I mean, back then, of course, Killeen only had 2 high schools, and so every time we played a game, the gym was packed, and it was just an electric atmosphere, and we always wanted to go further than we did. We got to beat the regional tournament, Selleck and them senior year, but because we had some bad referees. But it was just a lot of fun, great memories. I mean, I had nothing but just great memories from coaching Killeen High. He said a lot of people know that Selleck played for me, but not everyone knows that he was also my freshman coach one year, and then he was like my JV coach for a long time too, before he took over the head job at Harker Heights. The thing that stands out the most is had a real good team in '98, '99, and we got invited to play in a tournament in Las Vegas. And so we raised the money and everything and got to go to Las Vegas. And I hadn't even kept track. I didn't even know it was going to happen. But we ended up winning 4 out of 6 games in Las Vegas. And I won my 500th game in Las Vegas against the defending state champions from California, Westchester High School, 61-60. And so that one really stands out, because the kid had a great team. We played a lot of really good teams. I mean, we kind of got Killeen High basketball recognized on a national level besides just a state level, because we played Oak Hill. The 2 games we lost were against Oak Hill Academy and Mater Dei out of California, which are 2 of the top high school teams in the nation every year. So, and we played them tough. We really did. So that one really sticks out. Out of all the different, I had a lot of great memories, but I think that team right there and that experience in Las Vegas, we were there for a week. It was takes the cake on the top experience. I keep in touch with a lot of them on Facebook, but of course, just right there in the Killeen area, Brett Williams played for me, Director of Parks and Recreation. Of course, Reggie at Killeen High played for me, and a lot of the other players. I bought my truck from Carlos Sierra. He played for me, and I stay in touch with a lot of them. And a lot of them will call me here and there, every now and then. But my goal at some time in the next 5 or 10 years is to maybe have a big reunion, and try to get as many ex-players together as I can, because the part I miss about retirement the most is not being able to see those guys, on a daily basis, because we always used to have guys come in the spring, and we would work out in open gym, have games in open gym after school, and all the ex-players would come up and play against next year's team. So I was able to always stay in touch with ex-players, and I miss that part now, because I don't get to see those guys, because they had a bunch of really neat guys play for me. Well, I just see all of the schools over there. All 4 schools have good coaches. All 4 schools have a lot of talent. I just see with so many teams going to the playoffs now. I just see pretty much all 4 teams getting in the playoffs every year. I really think, and the way Killeen's still growing and everything, they're always probably going to be top classification. And so I think all 4 schools have a good chance of you know, being right up there with the top teams in the state every year, you know. And of course, you know, one year Elson may have the best team, one year Heights may have, but they're all going to be good every year, you know. And just some years, one of them's going to jump up and be a little bit better than everybody else. But overall, I think it's headed in the right direction. You know, they all got good coaches and they all got good players, and that makes for some good teams.